Taylor Momsen of American rock band The Pretty Reckless was forced to become a child actress at the age of 2 and has battled with severe depression throughout her life. From a sad childhood to being one of the last people to see Cornell alive, here are some of the tragic details about Taylor Momsen. Taylor Momsen faced an extremely unhappy childhood, being forced into show business when she was only a toddler. "My parents signed me up with Ford Modeling at the age of 2, recalls Momsen. "No 2-year-old wants to be working, but I had no choice." Taylor began acting professionally at 3 years of age in a 1997 national commercial for Shake and Bake. At 7 years old, Momsen played her breakout role of Cindy Lou Who in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. She now says that her childhood was ruined by her overbearing parents who forced her into acting. Momsen further remarked that she was never given the chance to have a normal childhood, saying, "My whole life, I was in and out of school. I didn't have any friends. I was working constantly and I didn't have a real life." Momsen is included on the list of unclaimed Coogan accounts for performing children whose partial childhood earnings are mandated to be put in a special fund, but who have yet to claim those earnings. Taylor Momsen played the character of Jenny Humphrey in the CW television series Gossip Girl. However, by the show's 4th season, her appearances became increasingly sporadic and, much to the confusion of the show's fans, her character was eventually written off of the show. That's when the rumors began to swirl. When co-star Leighton Meester's music was featured on Gossip Girl, Momsen allegedly wanted her music represented on the series as well. Rather than keeping things behind closed doors, the CW issued a brutal statement regarding the matter, saying that, quote, "The show will support Taylor and her music when the time is right, but her music is not ready yet." Further souring her relationship with the network, Project Runway's Tim Gunn, who played mentor to Momsen's character on the show, blasted her for her lack of professionalism on set. "What a diva," he told E! News. "She was pathetic. She couldn't remember her lines, and she didn't even have that many. I thought to myself, why are we being held hostage by this brat?" Taylor eventually departed from the show entirely in order to pursue her passion for music. Taylor Momsen has cited Cornell as one of her most significant personal influences, and even declared that his band, Soundgarden, was the band she most wanted to tour with. That's what made it all the more tragic when, on May 18th, 2017, The Pretty Reckless opened for Soundgarden in what would be Cornell's final performance before he ended himself later that evening at only 52 years of age. Soon after, The Pretty Reckless would cancel the rest of their tour. "I was not emotionally prepared to handle that kind of trauma and that kind of shock," she said. Further adding to her grief, longtime The Pretty Reckless producer Kato Kadwala, who Momsen herself described as her best friend in the world, died in a motorcycle accident less than a year later. "Kato's death was the real nail in the coffin," remembers Momsen. "After that, I just said, everything I love is dead, so what's the point of anything?" After experiencing the tragic deaths of her friends, Soundgarden frontman Cornell in 2017 and music producer Kato Kadwala in 2018, Taylor Momsen said she endured a period of depression and substance abuse that left her, quote, "a mess." When detailing her mental health and addiction struggles with UK publication Metro, Taylor would say, "My life felt like it was over. I was living in this hole of darkness that I was not sure I would ever get out of. I had kind of given up on life. I'd given up on everything at that point." During this dark period, Momsen was unable to bring herself to write music, and she even considered disbanding The Pretty Reckless altogether. "I really didn't know how to get back to where I was, and I didn't really know if I wanted to because I didn't care anymore," said Taylor. "I had given up and become content sitting on my couch." Instead of breaking up the band, Momsen chose to pour all of her emotions into their record, Death by Rock and Roll. When speaking on her inspiration for the record, Momsen would say, "The concept was, how do you represent all of this emotion and trauma and loss and everything that we've gone through? It's really all about rebirth." And that's our list. Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Heavy for daily videos about your favorite rock and metal bands. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching Heavy, and we'll see you soon.